please help me welcome in Emilio.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How many of you are part of the statistics that say that between 87 and 95% of the people who have set New Year's resolutions have broken them by January 15th? If you're not, I'm thrilled. That's the way to grow. But if you are, maybe this message is going to help you if you know how to use it wisely. For every new year, we have this perspective that a new year is going to give us a fresh new start. So we have this tradition. We have this big wish list where we name all the things that we should do, that we should accomplish, things we should start or quit. But here's a stat about shoulds. They don't get met consistently. What does get met consistently are musts. Why? Because a must is something that has to happen, right? A resolution is something that is called a resolution because it's something that you resolve when it has to be this way and there's no other way. You find a way, or you make the way. And when something has to happen in your life, then it means that it's part of who you are, part of your nature. The strongest human force in our personalities is the need to be consistent to how we define ourselves and to who we believe we are. It's called identity. If you didn't know who you were, you wouldn't know how to act. You will be stuck somewhere. We always act or do things or make decisions based on how we define ourselves. And let me give you some quick examples of what I mean by this. Let's say there's this big, giant party, Toastmaster party in Manhattan going on, right? Thousands of people. All drinking, dancing, jumping in the pool, getting naked. Let's say I ask Ollie, hey, how was the party yesterday? Let's say Ollie defines himself as a person who is very outgoing, extroverted, party animal. He will tell me, I had a blast, man. Best time of my life. If I ask a person like Judy Gu, and she believes herself to be a very conservative person, very formal, educated, she will tell me, it was horrible. I had to leave because all these naked people. But the point is that people act consistently according to how they believe they are, right? I'll give you another quick example of identity. Let's say I have this vision of a $20,000 business in my mind, right? And I ask Tyrone. I said, Tyrone, I need a loan for these 20 grand. He tells me, all right, I'll give you the money. I'll loan you the money. So you clean my house for a month first. Now my brain will ask 100 questions in a second, right? Is cleaning okay? Is the job all right for money? Can I do that? So, I wouldn't see nothing wrong with that. I would say, okay, I'll do that for the money. But maybe he tells me, okay, I'll give you the money. But, there's this annoying dog next door. I'll give you the money if you shoot the dog. Now, my brain, again, will ask 100 questions. I wouldn't take a life. I wouldn't kill anybody. I wouldn't kill a dog. There's no goal worthy of a life, right? It's a matter of standards. But maybe somebody else, maybe Peter, he was just happened to passing by around there. He heard. He comes back and says, $20,000? That dog? It's a matter of standard. If you wish to enhance your life and achieve more, right, you need to raise your standards. There's no question about that. You believe you can go higher and redefine yourself higher, then the level of accomplishments will be at that level too. That's the way you start to raise standards and achieve higher. That's the way to start a year, for example. Speaking about accomplishments, I have some example as well of people that have highly achieved in life. Say Michael Jordan. Everybody knows he's the best basketball player of all time, right? So he was asked, Michael, what sets you apart? What made you not a good player, but the best of all time? How do you achieve such a thing? So he said, well, it's true, I have a lot of good God-given talent, that's true. And I work hard for that. But it's really my standards. How is that? Well, since I was a little kid, I was just stepped into the court and demand for myself more than anybody else can humanly expect from me. That was a standard. Wow, how do you back that up? Well, I always knew that, so I would have to hard at that. I would have to train at that level, hard enough. Like be there first, last, pay more attention than anybody else to the coach. Great formula, right? Michael Phelps, biggest swimmer of all time. He said he was a champion, always. He won everything. He said, I'm a champion. How does the guy win his 7th medal in a session by 100th of a second? Do you think it was a massive skill? Or was it standards that were saying, I'm the champion. Nobody's going to take this away from me. I'm not going to go home with 6 medals and this guy with 1. I'm the champion. I'm the legacy. So he was losing the whole race. Something happened. It's that reserve of energy, which is your own identity, or what you know you're capable of, right? Or Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods always said, I have to be the best golf player that ever lived. That's his standard. So how do you back that up? Well, he was working on his swing, on the next swing. While people were imitating his last tournament that he won, he was already ahead, creating a new swing. It was backed up. So let's recap for a second. What are the traits? How do people that achieve very big in life, what are their standards? First, number 1, you need to have a vision that pulls you. Now you have to be pushed through things to make it hard. Like Oli said last time, if you make it difficult, you won't do it, right? So you put the vision of who you want to become, why it's going to happen. That's the vision, number 1. Number 2, you have to have action, consistent action, which is called rituals, to follow up with that vision, right? You can't just have a fantasy. And third, you got to review it over and over and over. Review it, take action, review it until it becomes part of you, right? Of your standard, your new standard for life. And that's how you go to the next level. And fourth, you need to be a human being, just like all of you. So how would you set your New Year's resolution from now on? It's all a matter of the inner game.